Well, shall we finish up? Ichigo wheedles for a little more tea, but Rika takes away the pot. I look at my wristwatch. Would you look at the time? If you don't get to sleep soon, we won't be able to wake up tomorrow. Ichigo-san, you can use Ryoi's bed. It's on the second bunk. I say bug, but I sleep on it in my room. I want you to sleep on the top bunk. Imagining me and Ichigo sharing a bed makes me blush. Today was so fun. I couldn't do everything I wanted to, but I did get to talk about romance. I like you about my cheeks trying to cool them down. Riku's finished putting away the cups and sweets, turns to the door, then... She freezes in place as though she just thought of something. Ichigo and I go both stare at her. Ichigo-san, I have a favour to ask. What is it? So I think you said before you wanted to go pick flowers? In the middle of the night? Get back with flowers, I'm ready for bed. Ichigo says that and Rika becomes more vehement. That's not what I mean. She looks at me for a moment with tearful eyes. I want you to come to the bathroom with me. Bathroom. Ah, a restroom. You should have just said. I did say it. Plus, shouldn't you go before going to bed? I told you, I'm already sleepy. Ichigo answers sleepy eyes and Rika stands there, pigeon-toed and nervous. There's a long dark hallway leading to the bathroom, and thinking of it must have reminded her of a ritual we just performed. Is this another expected chance to fulfill a dream? Following on from a girl talk about romance, here's another thing I long for. Yeah, let's go to the bathroom together. Ichigo-san might come with me, so Suoh-chan, would you mind? I'll go. I'll go, let me go with you. I raise my hand to volunteer and Rika blushes. For some reason I'm at a loss of words. I'm glad you've come with me. Don't make a pass at her under the cover of darkness. Make a pass? Who? On what? Hey, Suoh-san's not like that. Besides, I see my Amitiė partner shaking her head and blushing all the way down to her neck. Huh? No, I just wanted to get closer to her. Get closer, huh? That's pretty forward. Suoh-san. The night grows and long, and I continue to be misunderstood. Then... Sorry for the wait. No problem. Yes, my dream came true. Chief, kept a close watch on the suspect. Misunderstanding remains unsolved as she makes jokes about being my guard. Misunderstanding, eh? Dawn comes. I start to worry when Sasakas don't show up at the cathedral for morning prayer. Ichigo, who'd heard a voice about a Bloody Mary ritual. Ringo, who saw another person in the painting. Having all the people who perform a ritual disappear, my chest tightens with anxiety for the two of them don't turn up. My Amitiė partner's sitting beside me, probably thinking the same. It's not showing their faces, but I can tell from their auras. Then... Hey, if you're not going to eat that, can I have it? Sis, that's the one I wanted. Some exchanging sweets, Yuri and maid and the seats in front of me. I'm in a sigh of relief. Just when anxiety had started to show on their faces, the twins had come in late. When Sister Beth gets scolding them, they come rushing in with morning prayers, greeting them energetically. So, what happened next? Yagaki asks as he takes a pound cake onto a plate and splits it for the twins. Ichigo punches her face as if to say it was terrifying. I heard a voice coming from a painting of Virgin Mary. It was a man's voice. Huh? You're frowning, but it sounds like an interesting experience to me. I saw a Grim Reaper in a painting. Not only Gaki, but our other classmates gathered around let him out excited shrieks at Sasaki's stories. I really wish I'd shut their traps. Well, we went out with them, so it's bound to happen. My Amitiė partners had also done a Bloody Mary ritual. Not designed as they led out of sight what must be the 10th iteration of Sasaki's Tales of Adventure. We've been sharing our Bloody Mary adventures since before the after-class tea party even began. No, since breakfast actually, up to morning prayers. Every time there was a break, we'd tell our classmates who hadn't heard the story yet. I thought they'd try to shut them up at first, but I'm just happy the two were alright. In fact, we're both fine, despite having seen something. Makes me happy that I'm unable to go hard on them. Won't be long before the teachers hear about it. I know. We're a mess, but what can we do? You're prepared to get into trouble. We figured out we'll let them talk about it to their heart's content. I hear a squeak of wheels as a Yagaki. It must be done with hearing Sasaki's hammering it up. Go over towards us with a wide smile on her face. I knew it was a rumour amongst the upperclassmen, but I never thought you guys would go and do it too. Oh, we knew we shouldn't, but we were curious. Oh no, I'm not criticising you. If anything, I'm praising you for doing something so immense. I mean, getting you to do it, of course, or Kosaka. But I wouldn't have expected it from a hard-nosed class president. I've got to see you in a new light now. Yagaki makes a mean cat smile at Rika, who looks embarrassed. Mayuri shakes her head. I know we shouldn't have done it, but it is a rite of passage at the academy. Want to try it sometime, Yagaki-san? To see the Virgin Mary's face? Are you kidding me? How would I get up the stairs? She slaps her leg lightly and Mayuri falters. I lean in and try to help her out, and then... Well, I am kind of interested in the ritual. I guess I'll have this one carry me. She says and points at me. If you don't mind me carrying you on back, then I'm fine with it. You won't carry me like a princess? No, you're so boring. Don't say I look heavy either. I'm as light as a feather. Yagaki shows a crooked smile and I return it with a smile on my own. My Amitiė partners also smile. No. Wait, Rika's pouting. A conspicuously loud cry and Nova reach a climax of the adventure. Yagaki has already heard it, throws her arms up and leaves while the rest of us exchange looks. Well, just for today, we might as well sit through it until we end. You're right. Without hiding our tired faces, we silently sip from our pathetically cold teacups. May the 27th. I will never forget this day. At this academy, surrounded by flowers. I know I'll have many different experiences. More than bad and good, with no end to the anguish. On this day, May the 27th, my computer will restart to update outside active hours. Thank you, Windows. Suoh-chan, She tells me the news. The disappearance of Ichigo Sasaki. This incident is the first of tragedy to thrust upon us amidst our quiet life of the academy. Rika was the first to move when she heard of Ichigo Sasaki's disappearance. Next was me, then Mayuri. With Rika in the lead, we all ran to Ringo Sasaki. Without a word, we entered Sasaki's room. We seem to have covered up for now. But we can't keep hiding it forever. After class. Discuss what we'll do from here on out. My Amitiė partners and I, as well as Ringo, have gone to the empty library to talk about it. This morning. After hearing the news that Ichigo Sasaki disappeared, we stand in an empty room, in a complete loss. Indeed, there's no one in the room, only the remnants of someone living here until just moments ago. Ringo goes in and touches a desk on which there are 2 half-drunk glasses of soda water. She said she was thirsty, so I poured her some, and then I poured my own, and when I turned back to her, the room remained silent at Ringo's story. The soda water bubbles as if to tell us that Ichigo was just here. Please excuse this. Without warning, Yuri begins searching with chests of drawers and a closet, and goes up to a top bunk which is invisible from the floor, and searches a comforter. I looked in all those places, but I couldn't find her. I looked everywhere a person could possibly hide. She whispers as though talking about a stranger. This doesn't feel real for her or for us. All I feel is an urgent sense of anxiety. It's all just overflowed, it's probably just nothing. When you were pouring the drink, you probably didn't hide, but just left the room, don't you think? There is that possibility, but the glasses are already out, so it didn't even take 10 seconds to pour my drink. And if she left the room, I think I would have heard her door. Oh, you're right. You would have heard it. The door to Sasaki's room is not quite attached right. It makes a loud creak every time I open or close it. If she tried to sneak out of the room, she would have been heard. Silence again. No one wants to say a disappearance is because of a Bloody Mary ritual, and even if someone did say it, it wouldn't solve anything, so the situation doesn't seem real to us yet. Anyway, let's talk to the head of the dorm. No, let's talk to Sister Basket. We always want to propose a realistic approach. However, Ringo and I can't agree to it. It's because I get the feeling that if we were to talk to Sister Basket, it would confirm a disappearance. Could we not just keep quiet? We could propose this impossible. Ringo and I, who agree emotionally with some realistic measure, are at a loss for words. We can't do that. Ichigo's missing. We have to tell a teacher. What? But she disappeared after the performed a Bloody Mary ritual? Wow. She bites her lip and falls silent. We could gaze into a soda water on the desk. I don't think she disappeared because of the Bloody Mary ritual. Ghosts are just make-believe, so there must be some sort of explanation. What kind of explanation could there be? I'm not Ichigo-san, so I don't know, but even though she seems happy, she would have been struggling with something. For example, perhaps the academy didn't sit too well with her, and she decided to go home or something like that. She never mentioned anything like that to me. And she wouldn't go home without Ringo. That's just a guess. Maybe some reason she disappeared, but it's not just because of ritual. That's why I think we should wait. Ichigo-san went to her own accord. She might come back when she's cooled down. I'm sure she'll reach out to us. Yuri frowns at Rika's proposal, and Ringo looks down on her nails in distress. What do you think, Suoh-san? Should we tell the teacher, or do you agree we should wait and see? Both my Amitiė partners' proposals make sense, so I think Ringo-san's opinion is more important than mine. What do you want to do, Ringo-san? I'll follow your lead. Ringo murmurs, still staring at her fingers, and looks at me and my Amitiė partners with tearful eyes. I want to wait a bit longer. Is that okay?
リンゴさんが言うなら
If that's what you want,
それに従おう。
Ringo-san, then that's what we'll do.
ただ
But
し
only
あ
for
と
a day or
2
two.
日
We won't be able to
3日ま
cover
で
it
だ。
up any longer than that.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
病気で伏せっていることにして
Let's wait and see.
様子を見ましょう。
We'll say she's down with some
あと
sickness then.
は
Oh,
どうした？
what is it,
何
Rika?
か発見したの？
Did you think of something?
リカさんが言いたいのは
I think what Rika-san
ごま
just
かすため
realised
に
is if we were
3
going
人
to
部
apply
屋の
one
もう
over
一
on
人のク
everyone,
ラスメイトに
I'll have to tell every other
話を
Amity
つけな
partner
くちゃ
staying
い
in
け
this
ない
room as
って
well.
ことだ。
そうか、
Oh, right.
アミティエか。
The Amity partner. Though they are twins, they have no exception to a 3-person group. However, Ringo shakes her head as if to tell us not to worry.
この部屋は
Just me and Sis in this room.
私とイチゴね2人。
Huh?
だって
But the reason why we found out about Bloody Mary ritual in the first place
血
is
まみ
because
れ
of
メア
five
リー
classmen
の
who
儀
quit,
式を
right?
知るきっかけとなったのはそうか。
Oh,
リンゴさんたち
Amity
の
partner
アミ
was
ティ
one
は
of them?
辞めた5人のうちの1人なのね。彼女との共
We
同
were
生
getting
活
along with her,
は
and so I was concerned about her leaving all of a sudden. I see. There was a reason we suddenly started talking about the 7 Mysteries of the Academy.
とりあえず
At any rate,
リン
Ringo,
ゴさんは病欠のことを
go
ダリ
tell
ア
Sister
先生
Basket
に
that Chico-san was sick in
リッ
Miss
カがうま
Class.
く取りなしてやってくれ。
Rika, you help smooth things over as well. Quite a mystery. Hopefully we'll find her. Bye bye.
光あふれた花園芽吹く新たなつぼみ淡い色を抱きしめていつ